Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. This is part 2 of the weekly haul, and yeah, let's crack open some cars. Starting off with is the '09 International Star. It's okay little delivery vehicle, nothing too crazy. Looks pretty cool. A little electrical delivery vehicle, nothing too crazy. Looks good though. That's awesome. Yeah, that's a basic little delivery vehicle, so that's pretty cool. Next up is the 2019 Jeep Renegade. Okay, Jeep passing, not too bad. I like my Jeep, so I had to grab this one. I like the rims, I like the white on it. Love those front headlights. In the rear, which is all I need. It's a nice little casting. Not my favorite ever, but it's not too bad. That's pretty cool. Nice little Jeep casting. That looks really good. Yeah, that's a nice little Jeep casting. Not my favorite Jeep casting, but it's a pretty good one. Next up, on the short card is the 1953 Buick Skylark convertible. Like this yellowish color. Nice little casting. It looks pretty good. Like the front decals right there. Love those rims on it. Like that black interior looks really good. No rear decals, but that's alright. Still pretty nice looking. Not too bad of a Jeep. Not Jeep. Buick convertible. That looks really good. Yeah, that's not too bad. Next up is the Porsche Carrera Turbo in blue. Cool to have a new version of this car. I have one version that's like the older casting. This new one's really cool. I love that front end. Rims aren't the best ever, but it's not that bad. And the rear has pretty good decals on it. It's a pretty nice little Porsche Carrera. Not Carrera, Canyon. That looks really good. So yeah, that's a nice looking Jeep. Not Jeep. I keep saying Jeep. Nice looking Porsche SUV. So pretty good Porsche Canyon Turbo. So that's a pretty cool car. Or SUV. Next up, this is an older Matchbox. I got this from the Turkey Run a few weeks ago. It's the 57 Chevy Bel Air. Really cool casting. Not really cool casting, but pretty awesome casting. I like these old Bel Airs. No front decals or rear, but still pretty decent 57 Bel Air casting. Not the best looking rims ever, but it's not that bad of a casting. Still like it. Still looks really good. So that's awesome. So that's a nice addition. Next up, some new mainline Hot Wheels, starting with the Mighty K. It's an okay little casting. I like the way it looks. It's not too bad. I like those rims. That skateboard back there. Those tires and that whatever that is as well. Nice little front end. It looks like this is a really cool Japanese style truck. That's what I like about it. So it's pretty nice looking. So that's a nice little fantasy truck. So I like that one. Next up is this new fantasy like hypercar, the CLO GT recolor. I got the first version of this, and now I got the new version. This version is actually nicer than the first. I like those new rims from NASCAR. That front end's really cool looking. I love that matte red, which is really nice. That wing is pretty cool. It's a really neat little fantasy hypercar, which I think is really awesome. So that's just awesome to add to the collection. It's a pretty nice looking car. So that's really cool. Next up is the Legends winner from 2021, the Volvo, or 2022, the Volvo P180 Gasser. Pretty cool new little casting for this year. I like this little Volvo Gasser. This looks really awesome. Love that front end. The small tires up front, the big ones in back like a Gasser. It's a cool little casting. And it's an awesome caster casting, so I really like this one a lot. Looks really nice. Yeah, it's a decent little gaster there. And this looks really cool. So, yeah, that's awesome. Glad I found that one. Next up is the Corvette C7 Z06 convertible. Oh, it's cool to find a new version of this. Looks really cool. I love those rims. That front end's always nice looking. I love that stripe. Has rear decals too, which is cool. Just a really nice Corvette. Z06 convertible. So, oh, it's cool to get a new version of this casting. It looks really good. So, that's awesome. The last mainline is Lamborghini Revenant. Cool to get a new version of this, first time in a while. Just a really cool Lamborghini. Rims are okay. Has that really cool front decal though. Has rear decals, just as nice. It's a really cool little Lamborghini. Oh, it's cool to get a new version of a Lambo that I haven't gotten in a while. So this is a cool one to add. Cool little Lamborghini to add to the collection. So yeah, it's a nice little Revenant. It looks really good. So yeah, I'm glad I added that one to the collection as well. And next up, the final car was missing from the holiday set is the Mini Cooper S Challenge. Looks pretty cool. Glad to finally add the last one I was missing as well. Rims are not the best ever, but I like this matte black finish on it. And that blue outliner right there is really actually cool looking. Has that gray base. So it's a nice little version of it. The other ones in this set, this is probably my favorite one. This is the way it looks. So yeah, that's really cool. It's a nice little Mini Cooper. So I'm glad I added this to the collection. So that's awesome. Next up are some new Gold Series, starting with the William Byron's 2022 Martinsville win from 2022. So that's really cool. So this was the last car I got from the pre-Black Friday sale. Was this one in 2 Kyle Larson winning diecast. I had to get this one being a William Byron fan. So only race window was missing from 2022. That's really cool. Like all the confetti right there and stuff. This is a really cool race win version. It's a really cool car. Really glad I finally had this in the collection. It's middle body, middle chassis, which is also really cool. Doesn't have rubber tires, but that's alright. But it's still really cool to add this to the collection. So that's awesome. That's a really awesome car to add. Next up is Alex Bowman's throwback from this year. Cool to get these throwbacks from Hendrick this year. They were all pretty good. This one's probably my least favorite of 3 of the 4. But still not bad. Still looks pretty cool. Compared to, I actually like this one than last year's. It looks really nice with that ally scheme like that, and just how that red goes into black like that. It's just a really nice looking paint scheme. Really love how this throwback looks. So that's really cool. Really cool casting. Really glad to have this in the collection as well. So that's awesome. So yeah, that's a really cool card to add to the collection. So I'm really glad to add that one. Next up is Kyle Larson's Hendrix.com throwback from this year. Had to get this one being a Larson fan. So it's cool to finally have it. This throwback's really cool. Love the way it looks. I love those flames. Number 5 right there. Just looks awesome. So, really glad to pick up this one. Both throwbacks I like for him in the number 5 car, but this one has to be my favorite. It's because the way it looks, so yeah, that's just awesome. So glad I found this one and add it to the collection. That's awesome. Yeah, it's a really cool car. So I'm really glad I have this one, especially being a Larson fan. Next up is Chase Elliott's throwback to his dad's final ride from back in the day. Such a cool paint scheme. Love the way it looks. Love that classic number 9 car. Love those, just the way this car looks. This is such a cool throwback. Really had to add this to the collection. I'm so glad I did. It's just really cool looking. Looks just like his dad's car from back in the day. From Everham Racing. Has a famous 9 from them and everything. Just really cool. So I'm really glad to add this to the collection. That's just awesome. So that's a cool car. And last up is William Byron's throwback to Jeff Gordon's 50th anniversary car. This is, I think, the anniversary, the 75th anniversary for this year. So I showed the 50th anniversary car a few weeks ago in my Turkey Run haul. And this is the throwback I was talking about. And I got, it's a throwback to that car. And this was just as cool as that car was, but man, this is just awesome to have both versions of this in my collection. The original and this one. That's just really cool. And I love the way this car looks, so glad to add this to the collection. By far my favorite throwback of this year was William Byron's. And this one's just cool. So that's awesome. So yeah, that's all I found this week. Really great haul. Some really cool cars and stuff, so can't complain about that. And yeah, hope you guys like this video. For more videos like this, please like, subscribe, and notification bell. I love the support for these videos. It's getting near the end of the year, so there's like I think 2 more left for the weekly haul videos, and maybe 1 or 2 special haul videos coming up soon. So yeah, I hope you guys like this video. Please like, subscribe, notification bell, and see you guys in the next video, and I'll see you guys next time.